Hello, welcome to my channel. In this episode, we want to treat integers, or better still, directed numbers. This video will be good for kids and also for our GSS. Even the secondary school student can also learn a bit from it. So we take the subtraction, then we take the addition. Now when it comes to subtraction of integers, we are going to follow three simple rules. We are going to keep the first number, whatever the sign will be, then we change the sign, that is the operation. We change all the operations to addition. As in, if it is subtraction, the subtraction will be changed to addition. Then the sign of the second number will also be changed to its opposite sign. What I mean is that we are going to have our 8 being maintained as 8. The sign, which is now going to be plus, the subtraction will be changed to plus. Then the sign of this is already minus, so we change it to become what? Plus 6. So now we can see that 8 plus 6, the plus is 1. We can take it as 1, and that will give us to be what? 14. Then when it comes to this, we are maintaining the 9. We are changing the sign from minus to become what? Plus. Don't forget, this is minus. This is also plus 4. So the plus 4 will also be changed to minus what? 4. So if you have this, always the minus dominates the positive. Or we can still use the idea in addition, which says that when you are adding two numbers of different sign, the sign here is plus, this is minus, we are adding. You are going to subtract them and keep the sign of the bigger one. So I'll have 9 minus 4, and I'll have what? 5. But what is the sign of the bigger one? Plus. So I'll be having plus 5 as my answer. Then let's go back to negative subtraction, meaning keep your negative 10, change the sign from negative to positive. This is also positive 5. You change it to become minus 5. So now we are going to employ here saying that the negative dominates the positive, or we are adding two signs that are the same. If you are adding, the idea in addition is that when you are adding two signs that are the same, you add them alright and keep the sign that you have. This is negative 10 plus negative 5. So they are all negative. So we add the 5 to 10 to get 15. Then we keep the sign, which is negative 15. Then when I come to this, I will still keep my negative 6, change the sign from minus to plus, change this negative to become positive 4. Then I'm now going to add. This is going to be minus 4, minus 6 plus what? 4. Then the idea in addition says that when you are adding two numbers of different sign, subtract them. They are of different sign, minus and plus. Subtract and keep the sign of the bigger one. So 6 minus 4, that will be 2. So the sign of the bigger one is what? Minus. So we have negative 2. Alright, we have talked about the positive a little bit, but if we come to positive, we are only looking at the sign. This is plus, plus, plus. We keep them. Then you ask yourself, the numbers you are adding, are they of the same sign? If they are of the same sign, add. Go ahead and add and keep that sign. If it is plus, plus, add and get your plus. If it is minus, minus, continue and add to get your minus sign. But if they are of different sign, whether negative, positive, or positive, negative, you are going to subtract. You will not add. You will subtract and keep the sign of the bigger number. So here I have positive 6 plus positive 10. They are all the same sign. So I add 6 plus 10. That is what? 16. So I keep the sign as plus. So it is 16 as positive. This is going to be negative 5 plus negative 6. The signs are the same. Negative, negative. So I'll go ahead and add. 5 plus 6 is 11. What is the sign? Negative. So I have negative 11. I believe you get the concept. Then here, I am adding positive number, which is positive 7 plus negative 8. We have different sign, plus, minus. So I will not add, but I will subtract. So 8 minus 7, which is what? 1. What is the sign of the bigger number? The sign of the bigger number is minus. So I have minus what? 1. Then I have positive and negative. Still different sign. So I will not add, but what? Subtract. So I'll be having 10 minus 4. And that will be 6. What is the sign of the bigger one? Positive. So I have what? Plus 6. Or just what? 6. So this is the trick involved in subtraction and what? Addition of integers. If you follow the trick, you'll be able to add every integer or every directed word numbers. Thank you for watching. Share it with your kids, those in the primary, GSS, or in the secondary school.